Once they enter a crawl space or attic, nuisance wildlife such as squirrels, raccoons, bats, birds, rats, and mice do more than cause structural damage. They can also nest within the insulation itself or get trapped and pass away, leaving you with a horrid smell. The good news is that a contaminated insulation removal and replacement service like Armadillo Wildlife will put an end to your worries quickly, efficiently, and cost effectively. Here's what you need to know. What to expect. First, the wildlife removal experts will examine your attic and crawl space to assess the impact and damage that nuisance wildlife has left behind. If you're still dealing with an infestation, this is when they'll trap and remove the wildlife. Next, they'll work with you to come up with a comprehensive plan. Once you find a solid strategy, they'll get to work. Now comes the easy part, letting the experts do their thing. Sit back and relax. They'll keep you updated on what you need to know. Avoiding scare tactics. Professionals will never resort to using scare tactics to upsell you on services. Look for a company that can provide you with honest information and verifiable facts. Wherever possible, they should suggest options or alternatives that reduce your overall cost. When push comes to shove, just make sure they appreciate your business. Insurance concerns. Worried about paying for insulation removal and replacement out of pocket? Good news, you might not have to. If you're removing and replacing your insulation as part of an insurance claim, the removal service can work directly with your insurance company to coordinate the work. This will make the process more efficient and simpler for you and give you one less relationship to manage. Act quickly. Because most people do not use their attic to store items or for other purposes, they tend to have an out-of-sight, out-of-mind approach to problems like nuisance wildlife and contaminated insulation. Unfortunately, this is a major mistake. These problems do not go away on their own. They get worse and worse, especially if urine and feces have soaked their way through thin insulation and started rotting away at the underlying wood. In addition, the foul odor can become unbearable. Plus, the scent will attract new wildlife who get the message that your attic is an ideal home away from home for them. Communication expectations. Remember, you should only work with a company that values your patronage. That means sticking around until the job is done and answering any and all questions you may have. By keeping you abreast of their progress, you can feel good about welcoming a wildlife removal service into your home. When they're ready to pack up, you can rest easy knowing that the problem is taken care of for good. An infestation in the attic is never a good thing, but getting rid of the affected insulation along with any remaining pests doesn't have to be a stressful experience. If you're in Fort Wayne, Warsaw, Auburn, Angola, Syracuse, or surrounding communities, contact Armadillo Wildlife today. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.